Stimulus response, part 3, lust. The most notable example of how lust became a problem in the Bible is with King David, who, on viewing Bathsheba bathing on her roof across from where he was, lusted after her and slept with her and caused her to become pregnant. And in trying to stop it becoming known that he was the one who had made her pregnant, he eventually caused the death of her husband, Uriah the Hittite. And of course, God's judgment for that was the death of the first child from the union with himself and Bathsheba. And eventually there was even civil war that broke out years later between himself and another son, Absalom. So God's judgment, or the consequences of sin, as we've been discussing in this series, always come to fore when the response to the stimuli is in the negative or causes sin. But how we, of course, need to view lust is our sexual desire, or a need to want to be close to others. Is that it is a normal response? Yes, because God gave us these desires for us to want to love others, male and female, in a covenant relationship. But how it gets skewed is outside of this covenant relationship or a committed relationship, and becomes something bad, such as fornication or adultery, which of course is what happened with King David. So the key here is that we can learn to control our sexual desires. The responses that happen to our bodies and in our mind and to our hearts as we start to love others and want to be close to them is something that is natural, as I discussed, but we can control it. We can put a stop, so to speak, to the response of wanting to go out there and do things which we should not do. And it really starts by cutting the habitual thoughts or the habitual responses to always wanting to do things which we shouldn't do. And it won't be easy, because I must admit that these things, these sins and consequences which we've been discussing, will always pop up. But with the grace of God, it can be done.